What's up, YouTube? I'm just gonna do a quick updated loadout video. It's been my loadout for a while now. Nothing's really changed too drastically. So on my helmet, it's a replica PJ style ops core. It's really great. It's really light, even though I have all this crap on it, and it breathes pretty easily because it does have holes in the back. I think I've done a separate video or photos of this somewhere else, so you can always check out our team page for that. My goggles have been the same for a while now. They're Arena Flakjacks, just tore the lens out of them. I have a contour camera on the Ops Core arc rail mount, and it gives you that really great, perfect first-person view. These are replica contacts on the arc rail mounts as well. They take up a lot of room. They're kind of bulky, but they do really help, especially for those longer ops. On this side, I don't have anything on the rail aside from the arc rail mounts and the goggle straps on both sides. And then on the back, there's a EOG Solutions little counterweight pouch and some cat eye bands that have just been there for a while. And that's really the whole helmet, to be honest. There's sometimes, for CQB I'll take out the contacts and maybe eventually add some stuff, who knows. My first line is pretty simple. It's a tag padded molly belt. It's only 2 rows of molly, but you can fit just about anything on here. The inner belt's sewn in, so you can't actually put your own. This side I have, my right draw side is a KWA Mark 23. It's a pretty hefty handgun, and it's in the G-code RTI holster for it, which I believe is the only actual holster for a Mark 23. Behind that, kind of on my offset right side, is this MWUSA mini utility pouch. I use this for keeping stuff like CO2 and emergency paracord if I need it. It does its job. It's really good, and I guess you could use it medical pouch. On my very back, which is almost directly behind me, a little bit offset to my left, is a Pantac dump pouch with a knife of mine that I made a little custom Kydex thing for. It's a real blade in case I ever need to cut myself or somebody else out of something. And on my left side, I have a Pantac double they have little Kydex inserts in them, and it's a really smooth draw. This is a where I keep another Mark 23 mag because they're absolutely gigantic and they're kind of hard to find pouches for. There's a carabiner right here that just holds my Oakley assault gloves, and that's really my whole first line. I might add like chem lights or something around here, but that's what it is and what it's been for a while. My actual vest has been the same for now. It's an EPC, or it's actually I guess called an SPC now, and it's on Ranger Green. This sometimes changes, but not terribly, because the whole front panel hasn't changed for a while now. This is a Pantac admin pouch in Ranger Green, and in here I can keep some pens, there's maps, and then a thing of first aid. This is this little hydro tube goes to the back of my map pack, which I will show you. Then in front we have a little carabiner for Thunder Bees. When I pull the pin, I just throw it right on here. There's a smoke grenade pouch or a pea grenade pouch rather, that I could put actual pea grenades in, but right now I just use it for red rag. And then this is a cat tourniquet that you just rubber band onto your vest. It's a real cat tourniquet, mainly there 50% for looks, 50% for the fact that should something happen, it is good to have. Tourniquets do save lives. My whole back setup is pretty simple. It's a map pack that has been kind of modded a little bit. It's nothing terribly hard to do. You just fold the other side or the bottom of it underneath and mess with it. So this is a map pack that leads out with my hydro tube in it. I can sometimes keep BBs and extra stuff in here, but it's mainly just for hydro. This is a banger pouch that I threw together in 2 minutes while I'm pretty sure I was exhausted at 2 in the morning. It works really well. I can fit the large Thunder Bees to the small greener Thunder Bees in here, and it's pretty easy. You can pull it up or down or even straight out if you want to, and it's just held on by a mouse clip. This is a just regular double M4 pouch. I can keep speed loaders in there to maybe a document folded up, and if I absolutely need to, I can hold 2 M4 mags, although it's kind of flimsy and the Velcro's not too great, but that's it. And if this is currently through a pillow to show the depth on it, but when you actually add curvature to it, the tourniquet clears the mags, and my arm falls about right here if I were to be in a neutral position. So it really all fits together pretty well. I can draw these mags safely while within this gap, and I can draw my pistol mag as well while it's cleared over here. And it's the same thing on my right side draws, that I draw this and I have all this open room, which is why I actually don't run a cummerbund, because it kind of stops my draw a little bit and it's not as comfortable. So this has been my real loadout video. There's not a lot to really go into. I guess the triple under here is another tag triple. It kind of tilts them towards you, which is really nice, and it's very rigid. And on the front there's a Blue Force Gear 10 speed in black. Since when I bought it, they didn't actually have any urban gray or smoke green or anything, so I just went with black instead of Coyote or multicam. But this is my main go-to loadout. I've been rocking huge ops with this to small games and everything in between. And yeah, just if you have questions, by all means, ask them. Check us out on Facebook. I have a lot more photos of this on here, so with me wearing it, etc. And you ask questions, I'll do my best to get back to them. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that typical YouTube bullshit. And yeah, be sure to like us on Facebook, because that's where I post everything first, and you'll see the videos there first. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay in school, all that garbage.